video. Today's video is going to be about feminine hygiene. But first, before we get into this video, please be sure to subscribe so that way you guys can see more videos from me. Okay guys, so first we're going to be talking about odor and like pH balance, because I kind of feel like it kind of all coincides with one another. So for one, I'm just going to say this. Before we even get into all of this, if you are a child and you don't really understand all of this stuff, I think you should click off of this video, because we're going to talk about adult things. And if you can't understand that we're talking about adult things, I think you need to go. Okay? All right. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk to the adults, okay? So for one, we're talking about odor and pH balance and everything. So every vagina has an odor. Like, it doesn't matter if, you know, you've injected it with, I don't care, you know, it's gonna have some sort of odor. The harsh reality of it is we use the bathroom and, you know, we have to use that area to use the restroom. So, you know, it's going to have some sort of odor. But let's talk a little bit about reasons of why it could have that odor. So for one, it could have an odor because for one, you're going to the bathroom and stuff like that. So it's gonna be stinking. For two, it has an odor because you might have worked out or something, and you know, when you're sweating all over the place. So it could have some sort of, you know, odor due to that. For three, it could have an odor because, you know, you were active with your partner, and it could have some sort of an odor because of that, depending on your whole status and everything too, and that person's status and everything as well. It can also have odors due to that. And it could simply have odors because of the food that you eat and things. So if you're eating like, you know, hot Cheetos and burgers and stuff every single day and all day, then of course you're not going to smell the best down there, because, you know, they say you are what you eat. So you're going to smell like burgers, French fries, hot Cheetos if you've been eating burgers, French fries, hot Cheetos. So I do want to talk about more about diet and everything. So when you are on a really good clean diet, it tends to not only clear things for down there, but just clear you on the outside. Because when you're eating foods that give you energy, that are good for your immune system and everything else, it has this effect where it kind of helps your body from the inside and then kind of flourishes it on the outside. For me, personally, I've been trying to eat right and everything and trying to be healthy and everything now. So I for sure have that same thing right now. Like, I'm, you know, more so seeing a significant change in not only my energy levels, my skin, not so much my hair right now, but I'm sure that if I continue to keep doing things well, I will see a difference in my hair. And just even with body odor and everything as well, you notice a significant change. And just like food is a hindrance on your body smell and everything, so is what you drink. So if you are drinking, you know, Hennessy every single weekend, and you are drinking a bunch of brown liquor and sodas and sweet juices and stuff like that, well, you're probably not going to even smell that good down there, you know, let alone taste good or anything, you know, just saying. If you're drinking, you know, things that really flush out your system, like water, if you're trying to drink drinks that, you know, are mainly fruit drinks, like, you know, Jamba Juice has tons of good drinks and things for your body because they're literally using fruits to create all of those drinks. So of course those drinks are going to have a better overall effect on your health and your body as a whole. So when you're drinking and eating things that are good for your body, you're going to smell good. Just about anything and everything can really affect the way that you smell. So your pH balance is really what is affecting the smells and things like that going on in your body. When there is some sort of an imbalance, then you're going to have a different feeling, a different look, and a different smell down there. What you want to do is try to keep your pH balance in check as much as possible. And like we said, you know, eating things, drinking things, that stuff can really affect your pH. Another thing that can really affect the way that you're smelling and things down there is how you're cleaning it. So if you're cleaning it with soaps and trying to make it smell good by putting perfume and things on there, it's going to be bad for you. Not only are you hurting yourself by doing all that, because you know you're injecting things in there and it just could possibly feel uncomfortable, but now you're gonna start to smell differently and things down there as well. You know, even certain times of the month, that's also a way of affecting our pH balance and everything. So you just have to take little things into consideration. Alright guys, sorry about that, my camera had shut off. But when you are cleaning yourself down there, you just want to use mainly water, and you just want to kind of clean in between, you know, the lips, and just kind of, you know, clean it out, get all of the dirt and excess residue of everything else out of there. But that's the only thing you really need to really clean and get in there and clean out, so then there is no odor. You also want to make sure that you're not using any fragrances down there, because we're so sensitive down there that we could be triggered from anything and then really affect our pH balance, which would cause odor and everything else. So just be sure that when you are doing things down there, don't use fragrances. Use it on the outside, but never in the inside. Just use it on the exterior. Don't stick anything in there that does not need to be in there, okay? We did mention a little bit about being intimate, but yes, being intimate can definitely throw off your pH balance and cause odor and things sometimes. It's not really a sign of like you being infected or something, or your partner is infected. It could really mean that, you know, it's just something new for you, you know, like it can mean that, you know, this isn't something you're used to doing, so, and your body's not used to having something in there, so it's going to react in a way. Just when you do, you know, be intimate with a person, just make sure that you're cleaning yourself before and after you guys do the do. That way you're making sure that you're smelling right and you're keeping yourself together, and you know you won't have any kind of smell. Sometimes smells can kind of linger for a bit before your pH balance is back on track, but it will get back on track. You just have to acknowledge that, hey, you know, it's a rough week or a rough day or something of that nature, and just realize that you will snap back eventually when your pH is back on track. So don't think that when you do get a small odor that it means it's the end of the world, because it's not. The ways that I prevent to, you know, keep myself clean and keep myself hygiene friendly down there is I use different sorts of products and things like that. For one, I use this Vagasil pH Balance cleanser thing. It's a daily intimate wash, and I can literally use this every single day when I take a shower. I usually use a different body wash for my overall body, and then I turn around and use this specifically for my little lady part. And I only use it for the outside, and that's it. I don't put it anywhere else. I just use it for the outside, for my inner thigh area, and for my bottom, and that's it. And then I put it down, rinse it off, and then, like I said before, when I clean it, I just clean the lips area and make sure all the excess residue stuff is out and I'm clean. If I just want like a little pick-me-up throughout the day, or I just want to make sure that I'm smelling fresh when I'm about to go somewhere or while I'm out, I do also use these wipes here. These are the Summer's Eve Sheer Floral Cleansing Cloths for sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, you can use these. I know some people use baby wipes, but I feel like if you are not doing baby things and you are not a baby, then you shouldn't really be using baby wipes. These are for feminine people. These are for women. If you're a woman, you should be using women things. So, you know, and if you're doing women things, then you should be using something for your woman part. And as far as trying to make yourself smell good, please do not spray perfume and stuff on your cooch. Like, that's not gonna work. Like, you need to not do that, because you're just going to end up messing yourself up, and you might even start burning and stuff down there. You don't want that. You know, just keep yourself as pure as possible down there without doing too much manipulation. The less manipulation, the best is for you and your lady part. But yeah, guys, those are all of my tips. I'm gonna try to make little segments like this on my channel, so then that way, you know, we can do like little talks and stuff like this, and you guys can really just understand how I grew as a person and kind of flourished into this little flower that I am now, because, you know, I used to be so much more reserved and everything, but we'll get into that in a whole nother video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Also, make sure you follow me on all of my social medias. If you guys ever want to see any other types of videos similar to this one, they'll be in the description box down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!